And then you can also show automation. So if we talk a little bit about automation, automation is basically when you change the properties of the track in a way. So you have many different types of automation. You can change the volume, for example. Let's see if I can find that. More volume. So you have volume right there. You have panning, so you can change the how it pans. So if I change, for example, panning, now it's set to middle, and if I start, if I press read, it will start reading this automation. So right now it's nothing. It's totally standard. But if I start painting in here, so it's in the left right now, and then it goes to center, and then to the right, and then up to middle again. I've just painted in an automation line. So that's very useful when you're doing some sound design and a bunch of stuff, really. You have volume, for example. You could do that it goes up in a similar way to expression. But this actually changes the entire track. Whereas in here, like if I start playing now, it goes from low and higher and higher. So there's a difference because when you're changing these sort of parameters, you're changing the entire track. But in here, you're just changing the parts inside, and that's only MIDI. So I work more on the MIDI stuff when you're composing music, and less on the actual tracks right here. This is more for the mixing, you know. And one thing to note is that when you have your read automation right here, whatever you do to this won't change, because it's only reading the automation right here. So if I turn that off, I can start changing around again, and then it doesn't care about the automation. It doesn't read it. And then you can write as well. So write is basically like a record. So you can record your automation. For example, you can set it to your keyboard with panning to one of your knobs, and you could record that automation by turning the knob, and it's similar to painting right here, but you're just using your knobs instead.